Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Stationeers. Hope you're doing well. Sorry about the green screen setup. You're not going to be seeing my face much tonight. We are playing a little bit more Stationeers Terra Luna. Green screen's all messed up because I didn't set up properly, but don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. We're going to be just fine. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this evening. I'm wearing my this side. There we go. My LLM shirt in honor of Elmo, who is about to finish his master's dissertation. I finished mine 2 years ago. He's doing his now, and we're going to big celebration for the man, okay? Hey, Couch, JC, Stefan, welcome to all of you. How you all doing, guys? You did your calc exam feeling exhausted? This is going to be a nice chill stream, so don't even worry about it, homie. Nothing to see here beyond good times and chill jazz music, and also Obi-Wan Kenobi fighting a dude in a morph suit. That's from our May the 4th stream. Don't even worry about it. You barely notice it? I'm sure. It's the glare from my head. Anyway, we're going to switch over to all of this. I'm just going to have to turn off my camera. A lot of setup here. Elmo is here with us today. He is currently in the Shadow Realm. I've muted him. But don't worry, we'll bring him on in a second. Let's just make sure the game is actually visible. There we go. All right, cool. That's looking the way it's supposed to. All right, let me bring Elmo back into the land of the living. Unbanish him. Elmo, say hello. The people yearn. The people yearn for Elmo. There we go. Okay, cool. So, chat, let's catch everybody up. So last time, we finished off stream 3 by building this here greenhouse. It's not really green at the moment, kind of just a house. No plants, no people, no atmosphere to speak of other than the basic one that Elmo set up for the main base, sort of slowly filtering in here. It's very hot, but it is pressurized at least to 40 kilopascals. That should keep most plants pretty happy. 10% CO2. Got to set up the airlock today as well. Then what else did we do last time? Elmo, we did the ore sorting, right? Yes, I think we did. Yeah, because we did the base and the atmospherics in the first stream. Then we did the rockets and upgrades to the base in the second stream, and then we built the sorting system last stream. And yeah, it was a bit chaotic, that's for sure. So we have some goals for today. Elmo is going to move the furnace and crafting setup into this space. Eventually we'll seal this off. It'll be its own little nodule. And I'm going to work on getting the hydroponics at least set up. Like just running all the plumbing and stuff at the very minimum. And then we're going to start looking into the Harveys and things. If we even bother with that. JC, what is this game about? This is a game called Stationeers, man. It is, did I set that up in the title description? I did. Okay. It's kind of like Minecraft, I guess, in space, but much more complicated. Like, very complicated. Like, you don't just build something, you gotta run the wiring to it, you gotta sort out the instructions for it, you gotta make power and consume it and share it and distribute it. Gas, water, you name it. It's all handled. It's a very good game. Very good, yeah. It's like a much more complicated version of Space Engineers. We can't hear Elmo if he's talking. Oh no, he's still in the Shadow Realm.
Oh,
I did it again. Sorry, Elmo. Okay, they should be able to hear you now. There we go.
hello.
Hello. Yes, so Elmo's plan is to move the stuff, and I'm going to work on the hydroponics. But like you said, it is a more complicated form of Space Engineers. All right. I am in here. Chat, why did I come in here? I've already forgotten. Oh, yeah, I just want to top up on food and water. And there we go. And then we're going to go sort out the base. Oh, also, I've damaged my suit somehow. So I'm going to have to wear this one. This one. There we go.
But speaking of, if you want something to talk about, I had some questions from your Discord actually about the comparison between stationaires and space engineers.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm not fully agreeing with your description of being more complicated necessarily, because space engineers has a lot going for it, but it's more, structure, rotating stuff and pistons and stuff. You can do a lot of stuff with it.
That's true, but you can't do it in this game. Like you can't really
Yeah.
manipulate the environment like you can in that one.
No.
And the scale of this game's a lot smaller, as well.
Yeah.
Like Stationeers is a much smaller game. Space Engineers is like huge. The scale's amazing. No, that's a fair criticism. Yeah, no, it's not necessary. It's complex in a different way. Is probably a better way to describe it. Okay, we do not have seeds yet on our stuff in the base. We're getting there though. All right, that means in that case I can start printing some pipes and hydroponics bays. What about you, chat? What do you think? Has anyone here played Stationeers? And if so, what do you think about it? Is it too complicated for you? Is you don't like the what's the word for it? Like the fidelity, right? The amount of detail is quite high compared to a lot of games like it. Is that not your speed or what? What's the story there? Let us know. Elmo, I'm going to switch the printers over to doing insulated pipes for a second. The water
just
pipes.
just insulate water pipe. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. We're going to need a whole bunch of them.
I just started pipes because I know that I'm gonna need probably hundreds.
Oh, I was going for a 3-pointer above the base. No luck. Come on. No, it's too big to get in there. I'll say this for the NBA. Like, I don't watch a lot of basketball or sports in general, but they have some of the best memes on the internet, man. Like, NBA Twitter is probably the funniest thing mankind has ever created. Chad, if you haven't spent any time on NBA Twitter, you need to do yourself a favor and go check out some of the insanity going on over there. Let's make some steel as well. Albert, with your thing, I just turned the dial, right? I don't have to push any buttons to make steel.
No.
Okay, cool.
No.
It'll just do it. Yep, there we go. It's already perfect. I need some... I was going to say I need to go mine some iron, but wait. I forgot. we have a guy. He's doing it full for us. I need to spray paint these. Yeah, I need to spray paint these at some point, though. There's my coal. I'll do a triple batch here. And then which one's the iron? Gold, copper, iron. There we go. So Elmo is going to have to leave us at some point in this series. He's got real life things to do. Well, maybe. We'll see. Unemployment is a fleeting prospect for many people at this point.
Yeah.
But you never know. This might be his last stream for a little bit, and then we'll just continue it on solo, or he'll be back next time. We don't know yet. We'll see. But
well, definitely not next time.
No, definitely not next time. But maybe again in the future. But don't start mourning just yet, is what I'm saying. He'll be back.
I'll actually leave for Greece in a few days.
Oh, cool. What are you doing over there? Holiday?
Well, my mother invited the whole family, so I kind of have no choice.
Fancy. I mean, I wouldn't mind a nice little Greek getaway. That sounds pretty good.
No, I mean, I'm not complaining.
No, it sounds great. It's summer there now, right? In the north.
Yeah.
We are.
Well, spring, technically, but yeah.
I'm freezing my ass off here in sunny South Africa.
In Norway, it was snowing just a week ago. So...
Okay, no, see, I haven't got that yet. Okay, I can't complain too much. Then I guess in the frozen Olympics, you win. I suppose. I'm not used to my people were built for the snow. You know, I am Western European by descent, but holy shit, man, I have adapted to my local climate. That's for sure.
Well, if your descendant is British, then I wouldn't necessarily argue they are made for snow either.
French, Northern French, as far as I know. Yeah.
Because I've seen how Britain reacts to just the slightest of snow.
No one's got the same build as Norway. That's for sure. You guys do it different up there. Okay, this is my first set of pipes. Let's start running. So, Stefan, you said you've played for about 120 hours. You quit for a while, but going to start a new game soonish. All right, man, nice. Let us know how it goes. Oh, actually, Elmo, we need to start melting water. I remember we were just dumping the ice. If I remember correct. Yeah, okay.
Figured the water would just melt by itself. seeing as we technically have an atmosphere now. But
Oh, actually, it's a good point. Oh, the ice in the crater has melted. Yes, that's melted
okay.
itself. I mean, we just need to start melting some to use for
Oh, okay, I see.
for the greenhouse. Yeah. And even though there isn't really an atmosphere, I'm going to run insulated pipes, just out of good practice. Yeah. I need to make Mark II tool belt next, I think, for both of us. And we need to get some pressure monitors as well. Spread them around a little. Was right after the update that changed the UI to be a bit more user-friendly, and it totally broke your save. Yeah, the one that made me quit for a bit was when they completely changed how. I think it was the first trading update, and that broke my save. And then I was just like, I'll come back in like 6 months, when it's a more stable build. And here I am, 2 months later. Can't stay away. You haven't played, Tater? You like watching it though? Not sure if I play since there are tons of other games in my backlog. Yeah, look, this is one of those ones that you're going to have to commit a couple dozen hours to at least, just to kind of getting off the ground. It is fairly it's I wouldn't say it's user hostile like Tarkov, but it is definitely user unfriendly. There's a steep curve. Followed by a cliff shortly after. So. I mean, there's been a lot of the discussion about implementing like a research system for stationaires. Isn't there like a crude one now where you spend resources and
definitely is a crude one, but my argument has always been that the research in stationaires is actual research.
Yeah, it's like experimenting with the components. Yeah.
You have to figure out stuff, and how do you optimize? How do you make my installation 10% more efficient, right? You can't just dump resources in some machine and suddenly your stuff is more efficient. You have to actually research how to make it more efficient.
Exactly, and you have to go watch some dude on YouTube who's done it for you. Work out see how he did it.
Or that, yeah.
There's a shortcut to this. Consider your channel's kind of like it's the academic journal of stationaires in a way. So chat, I need to vent to you for a second here. I had 3.5 hours of electricity today, and that's not by mistake. That was by design. Power went out from 8 to 12:30, and then came back on at 12:33. Went out again at 4. That's 3.5 hours, man. Came back on now at 6:30. It's going to be a rough winter, gamers, because no one here has central heating, because we don't pipe hot water around. I think Cape Town might, like which is sort of the more developed city, that might have a little bit of it in some parts. I'm not sure, but we definitely don't have it in Johannesburg, and that means that this winter is going to suck. It is going to be so fucking cold because the only heaters we have are those like little electric ones. You can't really run those on account of the electricity not being there. So it's going to be cold, man. Oh, I'm not looking forward to it. The current sort of saving grace, it seems, is that my Korean visa is processing very nicely. I might just leave before it becomes a problem, to be honest. And I don't even want to go back to Korea. It's just better.
When you got the moment, could you jump over to the rocket here?
Yeah.
I cleaned out the pit, but I'm not fully sure on what these chutes are doing.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so right now, they're kind of chaotic. The brown chute is all the ice that we were getting out of this, and then the gray chute is everything else. That's the ores. So honestly, these two gray chutes just need to link up, and then we're good.
Right.
Yeah.
That I can do.
That is all we have to do. Or maybe run it down, Elmer, so we can walk over it. But I like your thinking.
Sure.
Alright, so that means that we can then run the rocket, because the sort is already set up. So the rocket can just start farming again. And then it'll start bringing some ice in too. which means I need to work out where the water tank's going to go. Well, we have a water pipe, so I guess right here. Right, I'm going to make a water tank. You don't have to make liquid tanks, right? You just use regular tanks, but for liquid.
To hold water?
Yeah.
Yeah, it needs to be liquid.
Liquid tank, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, like I said, I haven't played since the last time we did. It's been a crazy month. Give me tank kit liquid. There we go. And I don't think it's necessary to do it insulate. Although maybe for the water it's worth insulating. I mean, we've got the resources.
Let's see, and then
Make
I
a
just
big
pull
one.
the lever, right?
Yeah, and then it
Yeah.
should just go.
Great.
Winning? Working?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Alright, that will make me 5 tanks. Perfect, that's all I need. Alright, then we can start thinking about another rocket as well. Well, I think the best way to make another rocket, honestly, is to just build the scrap module, because it farms like rocket parts like crazy. And you just shred everything you don't want, other than rocket parts, basically. And after about an hour, you have a whole rocket just ready to go. It's kind of insane. You can also get eggs and all the rare plants and stuff you have to trade for. You can get them through the scrap rocket.
Yeah.
And do I have... Elmo, do you know what this pipe is by any chance? Yellow pipe.
The yellow
running.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just built it.
Oh, okay, cool. What's that going to be? Is that the furnace?
It's the furnace waste, I'm thinking.
Okay, cool. Because there is fuel run to the rockets, and I think it's the
Yeah, but
O2 volatiles mix.
Yeah, wrong fuel.
Wrong fuel. Okay, just yours use nitrous.
Yeah, I want to use the nitrous one.
Okay, cool. No
Not for any
problem.
particular reason, really, but...
Just to be difficult. Make
Yeah.
2 systems instead of 1. No worries. Okay, that tank's going to be done. Then I need an ice crusher. Do we have one in stock? No. No, we don't. Okay. And ice comes out at 5 degrees, right? When you crush it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Which means
That's
I'm going
been changed and back and forth so many times.
Yeah, fair. Okay, in that case, just give me a crusher. Wesley crusher. There we go. And it's 1 iron plate to build it, I think. Iron sheets. Hey, Mermix, how you doing? Overclock your PC to get some extra heat out of it. Yeah, that's a good idea. There we go. Well, see, the problem with the whole use your PC to heat your house is that also requires electricity. Just kind of missing the core problem here, Stefan. Okay, there's our water tank.
Did you not automate this mixer?
Which mixer?
The fuel mixer?
No, shit, I didn't. I forgot. Yeah, we had so much backlog, I forgot.
Yeah.
Whoops, sorry.
Pressure is 56 megapascals.
Whew, okay, on the edge of death. Well, I mean, all according to plan. No notes,
Yeah.
no issues. Yeah. Good thing we caught that one.
Because we don't have any atmosphere either, we don't hear the...
We would, yeah, no, it would just explode. You find out later. All according to plan. Okay, let's move this here. Okay, there is our water crusher. And it's got to move the vents. Chutes. Perfect. I've been trying to work out how I'm going to make this into a like its own series, you know?
Yeah.
Because like it's good, fun content, you know. People seem to enjoy it, but the streams are quite long, so I don't know if they'll have the same reach, right, that they would if they were shorter.
Yeah.
And excuse me, the only thing I keep coming back to is that the amount of editing to cut it down into something like vaguely watchable is going to be quite insane. Worth it, I'm sure, but whoa, that's like hours.
Yeah, that's a lot of work, man.
But maybe it'll be great. We'll find out, I guess. Elmo, do you have any gas? Oh no, I've got gas pipes. Never mind. And then because when you crush water, you get nitrogen, right? Just remind me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to add that to the rest of the filtration then. All right.
Yeah. Well, just connect it to the nitrogen pipe if you can directly.
Yeah, that saves on filters then, right?
Yeah.
And nitrogen pipe's a little out of the way. Ah, fuck it. I think I'll just... This is closer. It's fine. It's good enough for now. This needs to go out and then down. Come on. There we go. I might be able to get to the nitrogen pipe, actually. No, I can't.
Cool.
There we go. Use a treadmill as a generator. I was thinking about getting one of those like stationary bikes, but I mean, I went to the gym, right, to test my peak wattage. This is my experimentation. I could maintain I could maintain 340 watts of continuous output for about 2 minutes, and I was like, that's I'd have to do that for 3 hours to power a toaster for one, so that's not really I don't know if that's gonna cut it. So I was like, maybe instead, right? I tricked my cat into running on a little cat treadmill. They don't pay rent, so maybe they can help out some other way. Oh man, the desperation. It's starting to settle in.
I doubt the cat puts out the same wattage though.
No, probably not. No, but I mean, over time, a couple days on the cat mill, and then they get their breakfast. No one tell Peter. It's we're getting into desperate territory. Hey, Mega Ultra Dude, welcome. It does keep you warm. That's true. The exercise, but then I'm burning my calories to, save the government burning theirs, which doesn't feel like a fair trade. I worked hard for those calories. Okay. I ate them and everything. Do we have any more steel plates floating about the place that you know of? We must,
sheet?
Right? Steel sheets, yes. Thank you. Wrong game. Yes, we have a lot of steel sheets. I found they're bottom drawer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sure.
All good.
Yeah.
And then I need to run the water pipe. Did you launch the rocket, Elmo?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So it's going to be bringing ice in, and now the ice tank is ready to receive it. Cool. Perfect. Alright, we have a water tank. It is plumbed up. The nitrogen is getting filtered. Check. And now we just got to run the water. Alright, very cool. And I'll do that out here. Yeah. By the way, chat, tell me, how's the audio? I hope hope you can hear us both just fine. Sorry about Elmo. We sent you to the shadow realm earlier. That wasn't intentional. I had you muted for the intro screen and then just forgot to unmute. So many buttons. The joys of live streaming. By the way, chat, has anyone here started rock climbing since I've started talking about it? I'm interested to see if I've influenced any of you. Not to use the forbidden word, but because I am in love with it, man. Like, it has been the most liberating. Like, I was moderately into sports in high school, not huge. But starting the rock climbing, man, has just been such a fun journey. Just makes you feel very competent, Once you solve a problem, you're just like, damn, I did that with my body. Yeah. The audio levels are good? Good to know, Tater. Thank you. And I had one of my... by the way, chat, if you feel like giving your data to Mark Zuckerberg, I've started an Instagram account for the channel. I've been told I needed to do this. So you can go check it out. It's linked in the description. Oh, actually, no, it isn't. Let me drop it in the chat. ! Socials. Go check that out. I made a little rock climbing skit. And it kind of took off a little bit. I was feeling like a clever lad. Also, Elmo, we are basically sans oxygen. Can we fill from the big tanks yet? Have we set that up?
It's not set up, but
we can make that.
Oh yeah. Oh no, yeah. Filling a suit, yeah, that's set up.
Oh, okay, cool, nice.
All right, yeah.
No worries at all. That makes life a lot easier for me. You did some rock climbing a while back with a good friend, not for you, Mega Ultra Dude. Oh, fair enough. I mean, no, it's not for everybody. It's just one of those things where, if you've been looking for something to try getting into, it might be a good fun place to start. I just recommend it because like everyone in that gym is a software developer. Like I'm probably the only person there who isn't, and I think it's just because like it's 3D problem solving, but you use your limbs, you know, and like you end up becoming strong as a byproduct. You don't ever notice you're actually working out, which was always my my problem. Is I hate like just going to a gym and just moving weights around, you know. I just couldn't keep the focus. Whereas this was not focused at all. You're kind of just like doing stuff, and then by mistake you get strong, and you're like, oh wow,
right, yeah,
that's cool. Oopsie, I ripped now. Mermix, you prefer bashing people with your sword? Are you a HEMA enjoyer? Hey, Knee Cruncher. How you doing? Hey, LU, did you know pipes are 2% more efficient if you place them 1 square away from the wall? Thanks for letting me know. Thank you. That's I don't know if I told you that one, Elmo. It's a long-running joke on this channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, people often comment on my like remote stuff. They're like, "Hey, did you know you can get 3% more efficiency?" I'm like, brother, your priorities are all fucked up, man. You're watching a stranger play a computer game on the internet, and you're spending your limited time on this earth complaining about it. Like, you know, you need to reassess what you're doing with yourself. And so actually, Decruncher, in the Rimworld video that Magic, the editor, is working on now, there's a little inside joke to exactly that, which should come out this week if he has electricity at some point. Hiring a South African was a mistake in hindsight. If everyone is a software dev and you're not, I think that's telling you something. Yeah, I'm just built different. That's all it's telling me. I need a labeler. That's what I need.
Yeah, it's in the lockers.
Yeah. There it is. There we go. Okay, I'm going to set up the greenhouse airlock. So that's one task off the checklist, and then we can start moving stuff over. Elmo, once you're done printing your pipes, could you move Could you move it over to printing hydroponic space, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. This is our exterior vent. This is our interior vent. And that's all we need. Yep. Okay, what's the pressure? It's like 45 kilopascals, right? When it's currently running. The system you've got.
I don't have a pressure control on it yet.
Okay.
So it can be whatever you want it to be.
Okay, I understand. External pressure can just be 0. Basically, 0. I mean, it's currently at 45 kph, so we'll just start there. We can walk it up later. Oh, I might as well set it for what we want. Let's make it like 80. I think that's a good place to be. Otherwise, there's too much gas. Exterior active vent, exterior. There we go. Interior sensor. Oh, the light's not hooked up. Light doesn't have to be hooked up. If he has electricity, I guess we will see it sometime next year. Listen, okay, we're doing our best with what we've got, okay? The episode comes out when it comes out. You'll be grateful, little shits. Okay. There we go. I think this is set up correctly now. Cycle to interior. Looks like it's working. It's just very slow. And the interior is at 50 kPa. Oh, you know, it doesn't hurt to move some air around each time, so why don't we just set that a bit lower? Make it like 40. There we go. That'll cause some airflow each time. Alright. That's that done. Let's, okay, what next? Lots of piping.
Hydration critical.
And hydration critical.
Piping, and more piping.
Piping.
Always
A little bit more piping after that, maybe.
Have you played Satisfactory?
Oh, I've seen a lot of gameplay of it. I haven't played it myself. I prefer the top-down factory builders.
So do you know what the soup features are in Satisfactory?
No.
The one where it just click and drag pipes and stuff.
Oh,
no,
what?
Sorry,
That's cool.
not pipes. Like platforms and stuff. You can just scroll, hold down some button, scroll, and then you can. It just makes a row of whatever you want to build.
Oh, that's so nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I was working on a mod for that in for stationaries.
Oh, that would be amazing. Yeah. That would, especially for like framing and stuff. That would speed it up so much.
Well, for piping more than
And
anything.
piping, actually. Yeah, that's a good point. I do have the network painter mod on. We should use that.
Yeah.
Elmo, what? Can you quickly just give me a tool check? What tools do you have? I've left one behind, and I don't know which one.
Let's see.
Oh, it's the cabling. That's what's missing from my tool belt. Never mind. I got
Okay.
that. Thank you. I was like, there was a gap, but I couldn't work out what was supposed to be there. All right. All right. That should be enough insulated pipe. That's like 70. Let's do some hydroponics trays. So when you set up the Harveys, how do you do this? Because I've never used them before. What's the meta?
It kind of depends. They have recently added like a bunch of new IC commands and stuff. Did you see the patch notes?
No, I haven't.
So the latest patch, they have added a bunch new IC commands,
Okay.
which enables a whole heap of new stuff, including very efficient control of harvest.
What does that mean for us?
Well,
does
it
that
kind of
change?
means that everything that has been done before is more or less outdated.
Okay. So there's better ways to do everything.
So the meta is currently unknown.
Ah, I see. I got you. Okay. That doesn't help me in working out how I should lay these out there.
I think there is a Harvey made there.
Yeah,
so
there is.
Just bring that with you and some trays.
Let's go experiment. Yeah.
And then basically just see how you want it. The chute connection always takes up more space than you think it does.
Okay.
But
So I mean that means that there needs to be at least one tile space between each. And does one Harvey only deal with one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So the trays, there are two build options on trays, right? There is the one with data connection and one without
Yes.
data connection.
And I need the one with data connection for these guys.
Yeah.
Okay. This is genuinely the first time I've ever scrolled using one of these. We're on new territory here, people. Okay, let's try it like this. Oh, nice. It fits pretty well, actually. The current size. Okay. And then... So they would stand like that. And you said the Harvey just needs one tile space above it, right?
If you put up a Harvey, you can see.
Oh, I see the distance. Okay, it's three tiles.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then that's gonna live there. Okay. And then his data port is over here. I see. So the hobbies can be controlled by IC chips.
Yeah.
Alright. Where is the power? Oh, it's on top is the power. I see. Okay.
The Harvey got 2 build options as well.
Okay, let's experiment here.
But it's just an orientation thing. So there's one with the face on the side and...
Yeah, I see. Okay, I see. Yeah. He's coming, boys. He's coming. Alright, and we want to pipe things. I guess where do we want to put the stuff? What are we going to be growing out of here? Food. That should go back towards the house, so face it that way.
So...
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So if you fill like this side like I do with that one and then this one, then that's enough to keep us both alive, no problem.
Yeah. But we want to grow like lots of ferns to make a shit ton of oxygen. That's kind of the real goal
Well,
here.
you don't really need to. You have a rocket, right?
With ice, yeah, true. Yeah.
Well,
that was more just to try to do the terraforming, quote unquote, correctly, you know?
Yeah.
It's more just for the project than anything else.
Sure. But stuff that you just want to plant and have sitting there like ferns, you don't need harvest on.
That's true. Yeah, so we don't really
that-
need to bother with these. This could just be like a food row. And then just have a ton of ferns in the middle.
And then you want... hold on. So you want the shoots going in those... or in that orientation, right?
Because yeah, so you can put a junction. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Will they not pass stuff through them?
They will not pass stuff through, no.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we do need it like that then.
So, yeah.
Okay, I am understanding a little bit better. Alright, I need to go get a whole bunch of pipes.
Sure.
Thank you for the assist there. We learn, chat. We learn. And then we're going to need a lot of water.
You joining me out, or should I just cycle it?
Oh, no, let me come with. Yeah. Oh, and I'm dying slowly of dehydration. So sorry. There we go.
I just had a really bright idea, though.
When is your birthday, Miles? It's on the 9th of February, man. It's already passed. We had, that was when I finished off the Star Sector series. That was my birthday stream. It's on the playlist if you want to go watch that. That was a really fun one, too. Senate came in and dropped, I think it was 50 subs one time, making us all feel emasculated immediately. And Tater threw in a smattering of goodwill there as well. Perhaps top-down factory build. He prefers top-down factory build and still refuses to play Factorio. It's not that I refuse to play Factorio. It's that like I have a functional work-life balance at the moment, and I'd like to maintain it. You understand? you see my problem? Okay.
Have you not played Factorio?
I have played a lot of Factorio, and there's a reason I'm not going back. Like it's. I have friendships that I'm able to maintain at this point in my life because I stopped playing Factorio. It's a dangerous path, that one.
Yeah.
Very good game though. Just genuinely quite a time sink.
Yeah. I got like 800 hours in Factorio, but I'm kind of burned out at this point.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that you could even sink that many in, testament to how good the game is, right? But it is a huge time sink. For me, I got started on the space exploration mod, and I think I got maybe 200 hours in, and then I was like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Like, this is not a great way to spend my limited time on this planet. And so I genuinely left my computer alone for like 3 weeks after that. Detoxed and then came back and played. I think that's when I got into Escape from Tarkov, which is exactly the same problem, to be honest. If you enjoy Rust, you would really like Tarkov. Is all I'll say.
Well, I don't really like Rust. Not
Oh, you play a
the
lot of
way-
Rust for a man who
Yeah,
doesn't like
I
Rust.
do. But
Whenever I log, I pretty much every day, Elmo, I turn on my computer and it's Elmo is playing
Yeah.
Rust.
well, I have a weird relationship with Rust. I don't like Rust in the way Rust is really played.
Like the rating
But-
and the...
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I play on a server that's not only very low pop, but it's like a real chill community. Always everyone is friends kind of server.
Okay, you will hate Tarkov. Do not, under no circumstances should you play Tarkov. It's a toxic mess of a game.
Yeah. No, I see it on YouTube and stuff, but yeah, that's not the rest I'm playing.
No, fair. No, then I take it all back. It's,
Before the stream started today, I spent like an hour on Rust, but I was just sitting outside in my base fishing for an hour.
so peaceful. Yeah. I've been playing some Project Zomboid. Do you know that one? In my spare time, it's like a zombie survival sim. But it's also one of those ones where like you can play it. It's single player for one, but you can play it kind of however you like. And I like to play it very slow, very chill. It's basically a fishing simulator for me as well. The game's amazing. It's got phenomenal depth. If that's
Do
the
you
sort of
have
thing
a
you
cooked
like.
potato in there for me?
I have a can of tomato soup. You can finish off.
That'll work. My hunger rate suddenly started now that you don't have the nutrition mod installed.
Suddenly he's got to live like the rest of us. See how he complains. Also, I've somehow managed to plant a live potato in the cabinet. You have to see it to believe it.
Yeah.
Factorio finished my furry analysis report. Yeah, exactly, right? Which one's it gonna be? Alright, I'm gonna hold off on the Harveys for a moment. Just because they scare me. And then I'm gonna start working on the ferns. Just get them cooking.
Hey, before you run off,
Yes, I'm back.
come to the
I'm
War
on
pit
my
here.
way.
Where do you want the furnace?
I think it makes the most sense to have crafting behind you on this back wall, and then the furnace here, because it's just a smaller space to begin with.
Yeah. Okay. So
We can also add a second floor. if
air
that's,
maybe.
Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
And then Elmo, are you going to be able to pipe up the auto collector, or is that a pipe dream?
The
The thing you just described where it takes the stuff it needs for the smelt.
that's probably a bigger project, I think.
Okay, cool. It's not critical. It's just nice to have, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, God knows I have no clue how to do it. So it's, if you don't feel like it, don't stress.
No, I think that's like a stream in itself
Okay, cool.
to get that running.
That could be for your triumphant return one day. And we have water in the pipes. Nice. Okay, the rocket has done its job. Only 700 kilopascals, but it all adds up. That's a lot of water.
Yeah, I think your water connection basically just needs to be disconnected as soon as you are up to pressure there, because the plants aren't gonna consume a lot.
No. What I'll do is I'll just set up a back pressure valve with the drain, and then just it can just overflow into the atmosphere. It's
Right.
too much because you can't because the rocket's going to collect the ice regardless. So it's easier just to just get rid of it or let it vent. Okay, I'll set up these back rows as if they might have Harveys one day. Never know.
Yeah, I'm gonna start making the harvest.
Okay, we need, if we're going to do 3 sets of Harveys, we'll need 27 to fill this space.
Anti-critical.
Do we have so much inver up here?
Yeah, I made like 600 at a shot because I was tired of having to go get the resources.
But yeah,
It's a bit too much, I recognize. Look, although with the rockets, like, you do use a ton of it. You need a couple hundred per
yeah, I
rocket.
guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can I remember? Invar is lead and iron.
No, it's iron and cobalt, I think.
No, solder. Sorry, yeah, solder.
Oh,
is
solder's
iron,
lead and iron.
yeah, mixed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Harveys are... Or I'm ready for the Harveys when they are ready. Just need like a shit ton of pipe at this point.
Water pipes.
Water pipes, yeah.
As you're producing.
Low pressure.
Oh, shit, I'm gonna die.
Critical.
Elmo,
Uh-huh.
could you be so kind as to bring me an oxygen tank, please? I didn't. I forgot that the tank at the base is so low I refilled from it, and then thought I was meaning to go get a proper tank, but I didn't do it. Whoops. Okay, so where are we gonna put the ferns? Well, I mean the ferns don't have to be maintained once they're planted, so we can just completely stuff it. To be honest.
Hey, come to the airlock and I'll swap with you.
Okay. Thank you. Here's my... It's literally 0, eh? There you go. Thank you, sir. Okay. So that is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Could make it 18 in a row. Make the math a bit easier. 19, 20. Could make it 20 in a row. Make the math even easier than that. And then we'd need 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'll make this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I need to print 120 hydroponics bays to do this at the scale I want to. That's a lot of hydroponics. What's that, like 1,200 iron? Whew, okay. Don't say we never dream big, kids. Would I like my dinner now or after the stream? I'll take it a bit later, thanks, love, for hopping on stream. Here are my pipes. Probably don't stop printing those now. Give me some hydro.
What you said?
Huh? Oh, you couldn't hear me. Oh, I'll take after dinner if that's okay.
After stream.
After stream, sorry. Yeah. So we'll probably go till like 9:30 at the latest. That's when we normally stop. All right, cool. Cool. What time are the lights out tonight? Midnight. Okay, cool. At least we're blessed with evening power.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. You can enjoy your dinner in the light for a change. Dude, the amount of cold pasta I've had to eat in the past year has been fucking miserable. Oh, Lord.
You have gas stoves at least.
Yeah, well, we have I've got like a little I bought a little portable camping one. But people in SA do have gas stoves. We don't have gas main lines though, so you have to buy canisters and refill them. Yeah, and which can get quite expensive quickly. But it is better than cold food, you know.
Yeah.
Oh shit, did I just ruin your mix? No. Okay. Whew. Had me scared for a second. Just want to make some.
Why is it iron in there?
Yeah.
Where did the rest of it go?
That is a great
yeah,
question. Did it work?
Underneath. Yeah, I found it. It was underneath the locker.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
I think it rolled out. So I made
yeah.
solder and then it just rolled.
It just rolled out.
Yeah.
It's hiding out under the lockers. Okay, I'm going to have to make a lot of iron, so let me go get doing that. And actually, now I think about it, this thing spits it out when it reaches the ingot of the type you queued up, right? So if I set this to silicon, I can just load it with like 1,000 iron.
Yeah.
And then it'll dump one. Okay, cool. Let me do it that way. I'm cracking the code. I think I might want to use one of those mining backpacks for this as well. Oh, by the way, guys, if you haven't yet, please check out the description. Go check out Elmo's channel. He makes some really cool stuff. He's got a series on Venus right now. How's that been going, by the way? I haven't been following since your 3rd episode. I haven't seen anything.
Oh, there hasn't been anything since the 3rd episode.
Okay, so I'm up to date.
Yeah. Honestly,
I
I haven't been playing since the 3rd episode.
Yeah,
I've been busy, you know.
Yeah, life happens.
Yeah.
It is very good though. If you enjoy Stacey's content, then please go. I would recommend you go check it out. It's good fun. And the Moon Cube series, I think that was the one that got me not into the game, but like into doing more challenging stuff. It was we're out of iron.
Really?
Ah, there we go. Oopsie. Yeah, I like the approach. You know, I like the idea of this artificial constraint. It reminds me a lot of the stuff I do. Because that was the idea. So you had the 9x9 cube, right? And you could only build inside it. Yeah. It was cool. Because, I mean, in the game, that is effectively an infinite sandbox. You know, it's kind of interesting to take that away. See what you end up with.
Yeah.
It's like all those videos people did a while back where like they did like one chunk in Minecraft. I thought those were quite fun. Oh, and yes, that reminds me as well. While you're at it, while you're out checking out new content, please go check out my my new series on the channel, front page. There's a Stranded Alien Dawn. It's an interesting game. It's like a RimWorld knockoff that's doing something a bit different. Worth checking out. And the first episode's a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun with the edits. Okay, open that up. Okay, there's another 600 iron. Halfway there. And we'll have to just wait for the rocket to come back, I guess, so I don't feel like mining. It would be nice if these stackers could stack higher than the max count that you could do by hand.
What do you mean?
Because, you know, like, for example, with these hydroponics, or like with chutes, they stack to 10 if you pick them up.
Oh, yeah.
But it would be nice if you could, like, force them to 100 or something with a stacker. Because there's no real reason you can't. Like, gameplay-wise, I mean. Still work.
Yeah.
1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. Hey, Empire! Welcome! You want to see some Zomboid? Yeah, dude, listen. I wouldn't blame you. I think you're a little bit behind on the stream there. If you're already hearing that now. But I would definitely be down to play some more Zomboid. I'm getting back into it. It's a fantastic game. It's like a real hidden gem. Like an indie gem, you know? It's the stupidest name I've ever heard for a computer game. Project Zomboid. But it is very good. I just wish it wasn't called that. It's one of those ones where, like, you click on one video, you'll get 500. If you never click on a video, you'll see nothing of it. It's fairly niche. And there is a pretty large dedicated community for it, but it is it's definitely on the fringe.
Right.
But I mean, I think it's, you know, it's crossed the 1 million copy threshold. It's doing fairly well for itself.
But yeah, speaking of like my Moon series, the Cube thing, right?
Yeah.
I had like I had 2 or 3 episodes, not literally episodes, but instances where the game changes so fast that I was reading the patch notes and was like, oh shit, that thing I'm doing isn't gonna be working anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also what kind of That's what stopped me making Stationeer's content for a little bit, because my Mars series broke, then my Europa series broke 3 separate times in the month that it took me to finish it. Like, it's like the pace of the upgrades are impressive, but it is a bit insane at the same time. Oh, thank you for being my stacker. I appreciate you.
Yeah, it was flying all over the place.
Yeah, no, I've been finding them in craters around the corner. That's why I was complaining about the stacker limit. Thank you for shepherding it home. Stack a bit of these. Okay, what is that? That's 20, that's 40. I'm going to need a lot more still. Fuck. Okay. If worst case scenario, we can just shred it. If we need to.
Did you grab any harvest, or did you just make one? No, it just made one.
I didn't make any Harveys, no, not yet.
I started some, but...
Oh, okay. Praise Cow Tater? Yeah, Stranded Alien Dawn is a wild ride, man. It is, I don't know if you've seen that episode, Elmo.
No.
It's about 15 minutes long. It's quite rapidly edited, but like in a fun way, I hope. Would recommend it. It's a game that's trying to copy RimWorld, which is a game I played a lot of.
Okay.
But it's kind of like, I'm not sure it's doing it the right way. Like it's taken the idea of like doing like grand scale colony simulators with multiple characters and things, and then sort of toned it all the way down. So where you only have like 5 or 6 people. But what that functionally means is that you have 400 tasks, but you can only do 4 things at a time. So it's just kind of frustrating, more so than it's compelling, you know. At least that's my take.
See.
So I hope they look back at how they're doing it and maybe think on it a bit more. Because you don't want your game to feel frustrating, right? That's a great way to lose players.
Yeah.
Stationeer's development team.
Yeah. No, Stationeers are. I mean, it's great that they are, still supporting the game, like almost 6 years later. And but sometimes development is maybe too rapid.
Yeah, but is Stationeers not in early access still? I thought it was.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I mean, they kind of have to support it till it's like legally, till it's completed. Well, yeah. But
you've seen games being abandoned in early access before, right?
Listen, I've heard rumors. Yeah, but I mean, what I mean by legally is that like they like, according to Steam's terms of service, they have to complete the project.
Really?
Yeah. Or they can get as a developer, they can get shitlisted. I don't know if there's any consequences beyond that. I don't know if there's like a financial penalty. But it is one of the terms of the agreement. Whether or not Valve actually enforces that's another matter completely. I don't know the answer.
Okay.
But they are legally required to. I was thinking about doing a video about it because I bought a game called Life is Feudal, which is it was designed. This was like in 2014, maybe. It was designed to be sort of like an open. It was sort of back when like survival games were just starting to really take off. It was going to be like an open world medieval era simulator, and you could like build a village and there'd be NPCs you could like get to come work for you. All that sounds pretty normal now, but back then that was quite new, right? Like the idea. And the core premise of the game was that you would be this like lord who ran this little this little medieval settlement, and then you could scale it up to these insane heights. And they put out a beta, and it was interesting. It was Steam Early Access, and then 6 months passed, and the game was exactly the same. And they'd done a whole bunch of netcode patches because no one could actually log on to their official servers, but like the core content was identical. And then after another 2 months, they just abandoned it completely and offered no refunds. And now nowadays that feels like, you hear it so often, people are numb to it. But that is a crime. That is failure of delivery, right? Like that's a form of theft and fraud. It's a form of financial fraud as well. And so like it's so wild to me that in the games industry that's considered Tuesday. But like if you were like a construction company and you delivered 1/3 of a building and then said tough shit, bro, you would stop existing very quickly. It's kind of insane that we let people get away with it. And people are just so numb. And it's like, ah, yeah, that's early access. And then you're the idiot because you bought into it. You know, like, it's kind of an insane system. I just thought that'd make an interesting video. But that, I mean, that's, at this point, it's kind of, you know, like everyone knows. Oh, I nearly crushed myself in a blast door. Whew. That was a near miss. Hey, welcome to all the new viewers in chat. Thank you for hanging out with Elmo and I tonight. We're doing a little Stationeer's terraforming of the moon. How's that going, by the way? Let's do a gas check. We're currently, oh, my jetpack's influencing it. We're currently sitting at 5 kilopascals. That's a personal best. O2 N2. O2 is the nitrogen is the primary.
5 kilopascals?
8 even. Oh, 11 near the furnace. That doesn't really count. Go over here. We are
Five
currently...
pascals.
5 pascals, yes. 5 pascals. Now 4 if I'm on top of the radiators. I guess it's a bit colder up here. But yeah, that's... hey, listen. We were at 0, but 8 hours ago. So I'd say, considering we haven't actually tried to make a dent yet, I'd say we're doing pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and the rockets come back, which means we'll have more iron. Yeah, in order to actually make a dent in those numbers, we're going to have to, like, actively produce gas.
Yeah.
Like, not as a byproduct, but, like, we have to build very large compounds just making it. You said that you were thinking about making it so that the rockets produce gas. Did that ever materialize?
No.
Okay, because that would be helpful too.
And I might look into the mod again once the rocket changes are, you know, settled.
Yeah, I saw they've changed a few things around. I mean, it's good to see that cow script still works.
Yeah, I don't think the real changes has even made it out yet.
Oh, okay. I don't read the patch notes, clearly.
No,
I must.
They have been talking about, like, the rocket is like the next big thing they are gonna revisit, right? So
Yeah, because right now it's kind of like the way now that I've worked out how to use them. You scramble early game, get an advanced furnace, make the components, build a rocket. You're done. Never have to mine again. You know, it's you do need to set up sorting, as we learned with our cage, saga. But I mean, beyond that, like, you're kind of good. After once it's gone, once it's going. I mean,
I said this before, but I've never done a rocket before, right? My biggest problem with the rocket is, you know, that you don't have any control on what kind of stuff you get.
No, yeah, that is
That's
it's a loot box basically.
Yeah.
I think that's why my monkey brain sort of, you know, like the neuron activation when it lands. I'm like, oh, presents. What are we getting today?
But yeah, that's like one of the things I would really like to see is, you know, I don't want to be managing having, I don't know, you know, godless amount of nickel but running out of iron, you know?
Which is where we are now, yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. I mean, the deep drills are a good alternative, and I think the two systems in tandem is probably the best way if you want infinite resources, because the deep drills produce on a curve. So, like, you'll get like 15 times more iron than you will cobalt, kind of thing.
Yeah, but what if you need 20 times more iron than cobalt?
Yeah, fair. Well, you have to go mining then, I guess. But the idea is just that, like, well, the idea for me is just that it reduces the amount of manual labor that you could. If we didn't have the rocket, we would always have to be mining, right? Which means that you aren't building or printing or smelting or whatever. You know, it's just like it just gives you that little boost to productivity.
In my Venus series, I'm trying to live off trading for ores.
That sounds horrible with the new system.
Yeah, the benefit is that I can really specify exactly what I need, right?
Fair, yeah. That makes sense.
If I have enough of whatever, then I don't buy any more of it.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Like, you don't have to deal with overflow.
No, exactly. So, I don't know. I haven't gotten into it just yet, but hopefully that'll get somewhere.
I think it'll be interesting
I
once
see
you've
the-
got it running.
It's back, yeah.
Okay, so hydroponics are actually plumbed up and working now, I think. We just need to make the plants. I'll go get some seeds. And I guess for now we'll just grow whatever we can until we get lots of ferns.
Yeah. Let's see. Where's the coal? Coal is the last one. Okay.
Why does this not line up? That troubles me. Because I've done it wrong. Here we go. It's usually the reason. Yeah, there we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The space isn't perfectly aligned. It's slightly frustrating. By slightly, I mean I'm losing my mind over here with this. You know what? Good enough. Oh, I just need to add another row. Okay, I'll need an additional... I can't. It has to be symmetrical. I'll need an additional 20 hydroponic space.
Are you one of those that needs it symmetrical?
It's not that I have to have it. It's just that the thought of having to talk to the commenters who are going to want it is it's like this passive bullying that just goes on in the background. Okay, this room's actually, it's really nice. It's temperate. It's 47 kPa. We've got 26C, 10% CO2 content. This is perfect for planting. I'm going to go start the process. And then we just need like a lot of iron. It might be time to do some mining after all. But at least that's like, you know, for purpose, you know. So it's not always... not a constant background thing. Definitely never going to have to go mining for anything other than iron, I don't think. We have just a disgusting amount of all of it. Okay, you're using that printer, so let me go to the mining now.
We're out of iron anyway.
Yeah, let me go to the mining now.
Let's see.
And take a mining backpack with me. Just because it makes it a lot faster. Show me the FE.
I think there's mining backpacks in the...
Yeah, they are.
Oh, yeah.
In the lockers, yeah. Grabbed one already.
Mm-hmm.
Hey chat, you can go ahead and hit an ! socials if you like to find links to all of my various content platform stuff, if that's something you're interested in seeing, and go check out the description to see Elmo's channel and all his cool series. Elmo is the creator of the mod, by the way, so if you have any questions about terraforming, this is your possibly final opportunity for a little while to ask. So definitely go get your hours in with the man. Now Elmo, you put me in a tough position because now I need to work out who I'm going to conscript to help me fill 3.5 hours of airtime for the next stream. Oh man, that's honestly the scariest part. Just talking. I've got another content creator I collab with sometimes, Bite Marks. His name's Caleb, and he's lovely. He really is. But man, he just does not play games like this at all. I had him playing Space Engineers with me, and it was genuinely just like the first 2.5 hours when we just like, did you play the tutorial? No? Okay, cool. This is how you pick up a spanner. And I was like, God, it was hell, man. So I've exhausted that option, I think. We need to find someone. Maybe we can bring the chat in for a bit. guaranteed they're gonna just decompress the base though. That's like no part of me doubts that that's gonna be the first thing they do. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Damn right, Mega Ultra Dude. Thank you for your service. You get 5% off at the barbershop next time you visit. Okay. I was joking with I went to go see my uncle, right? Because he was like giving me some advice on long-term job searches, because it's kind of, you burn out a little bit, you know. It's kind of exhausting because I mean, like I'm very qualified, and to be having to look for jobs for like 4.5 months has been tiring, like if nothing else, you know. And and like his and it's also because I'm not willing to accept, you know, like underpaid or shitty positions, because I'm like, nah, know your worth, queen. And so I'm a bit more picky than I should be, maybe. But I was talking to him about it, and I was joking that like I've kind of branded myself into a corner with the hair stuff, because like I can literally never grow my hair back at this point, like if I want to still do the YouTube stuff, because everything, all the memes, all the emotes, all the jokes are all revolve around me having no hair, and I've just fucked myself, to be honest. It's a real pain. Oh well, at least it doesn't look terrible, I guess. I know so you guys like it. I'm talking about me here. Okay. Sorry, Albert, you were saying?
I'm just gonna apologize right away for the spaghetti I'm making.
Oh no, please, I'm hungry. Go for it. We'll feast together on the commenters' tears. Don't worry. No problem at all. I'm still getting messages. Like, I got a comment today on my Stationeers Europa series, which is now like the first episode is now 3 months old, and I've got people commenting being like, next episode you should really focus on your power generation. I'm like, my brother, just direct your eyeballs like 1/3 of your smartphone screen down, and you will find out why I'm not going to be doing that, man. I promise. It's Elmo. It's a constant battle.
I know the pain.
And like, if it was just general advice, that's fine. That's whatever. You know, it's just like very specific to the series, or they'll like complain about something I did. My worst one is when people just leave vague comments where they're like, "I can't believe you left that switch on." And I'm like, which switch? This was 6 months ago. Which switch, dude? Like, I know in your universe this occurred like 38 seconds ago, but I need you to please. YouTube has the timestamp feature. Throw it in there. Oh, I swear to God, I use these streams just to vent about the content. Like, this is my therapy sessions.
Yeah.
Oh, drives me crazy. Do you have a good relationship with your community, would you say? I'd say by and large mine are pretty sane people, but there's always just a couple of ones that you gotta wonder. Like some of them. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really consider I'm having a community.
You do every time with this. Listen, okay, you've got 1,000 subs. Okay.
I
Accept
get
your
it,
fate,
right?
sir. Accept your fate.
But I don't have this Discord server that's mine. You know, I just hang out in the Stationeers Discord.
Fair enough. But I mean, on the YouTube end, like on the comments and stuff.
Yeah. No, I feel people are mostly respectful and.
Yeah, I don't get too much like overt toxicity, which is nice. You know, like I don't get too much of like people just being like, "Oh, your family should burn in a fire because your solar panels aren't oriented correctly." You know, like that's for Factorio videos. That's not really a Stationeers community thing. But like my experience with some people, man, on especially factory games like Dyson Sphere program, like they need to have their accounts administered by a court. Like they are not intellectually capable or emotionally capable of processing troubles. Like I'm worried about some of them. It's fucking madness out there. There was one comment I got, I remember so clearly. The guy asked me why I had I thought about playing Subnautica, and I said, yeah, I've done a short series on Subnautica, linked him the video, and then he comes back, about 2 days later, having watched it, I guess, and just says, "You are bad, you die, yes," and I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about, man?" Sanest YouTube commenter just dropped. Oh man. Mega Ultra Dude, you're an insane one. Yes, you are. But we like you because you're like witty, at least, you know. But I mean, look, you don't need your accounts administered. You see, I mean, you are financially irresponsible in that you're the second most prolific donator to this channel. Thanks for that, by the way. But are you financially sound? Maybe not. Are you cool? Yes. I'm talking about the people that are neither. You know, those are the ones we worry about a little bit. Elma, I'm stealing the printer again. Sorry, not sorry.
Sure.
There you go. We have 4 Harveys. I'll go get them set up.
As long as the printers are running on something, I'm happy.
Yeah. Always be printed. Get that tattooed on you, chap. I was talking to my editor about this RimWorld video we're doing, right? And because it's the biggest project either of us have taken on, I still don't want to spoil too much about what it's about. But so like it's been over a month worth of work for both of us collectively, and we've just been iterating, right? Because we don't know what we're doing, so we're sort of slowly learning how it is. And he messages me out of nowhere at 3 a.m. last night, and he's like, "New channel slogan: iterate until it's a great." I'm just like, you need to go to bed, man. Please, like, just this is too much. It's so bad. Shame. The guy, he's been putting in the hours. I love him. You brought Contexto to the channel? That's true, Mega Ultra Dude. You are the reason we have a trivia segment on all the variety streams, which is some of the most fun I have doing those. It's been a long, fun journey. We've been playing like web trivia games, Elma, every variety stream, and it's just been a whole lot of fun. Like there's some really cool stuff out there. This is one called actually I've got it here. Let me pull it up. It is called Travle. So Travle. I can just drop a link in chat here. It's a really fun little game where it gives you 2 random countries on Earth, and you've got to draw a line between. You've got to like link them via land, or sea, with as few countries as possible. So you have to like know how they're all connected. It's really cool. Oh, sorry, it's exclamation trivia in chat. There you go. That'll give you all the links.
Filter low.
And I need some more filters. Filter carbon dioxide. I'm just gonna make some medium filters. Silver and Constantin. We probably have all that. Yep, it's in the electronics printer. Why is Elmer? There's some very strange behavior going on with these stackers right now. It's
Yeah?
it was spitting stuff out to the left instead of in front of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's weird.
I'm wondering if there is like a wind or something. Or
maybe. No, but it was like perfect. It was like a 90-degree turn for each one. Yeah.
Huh.
I think the game just doesn't really know where it is, I guess. That's kind of funny. I'm printing you a medium CO2 filter, man. It's by the Hydro printer. Oh, now the printer's doing it too. They're all doing it. Weird. That's weird. Elma, there's a medium CO2 filter for you. For your suit, if you want one. Recycle these. variety stream with Elmo when? Hey, Elmo, you're invited if you want to do it. You're very welcome to join.
Yeah.
It's basically just when I play like anything. So like not a specific
Yeah.
series like this. Are there any other games that you've been like keen to try out? Have you had your eye on?
Not that I... No. Nothing in mind in particular, no.
Okay. Because I'm always on the lookout for like new stuff. It's just
Yeah.
like, there's just too much out there to be honest. Sometimes it's a little
Yeah.
overwhelming.
My Steam backlog is...
Oh,
long.
dude, don't even. Yeah, no. I had a Humble Bundle subscription for like 4 years, and oh my god, man, I have probably close to 600 games I haven't even opened before.
Yeah, yeah.
It's insane. By the way, chat, this isn't. I'm not sponsored, but if you aren't, get on Humble Bundle. It's not as good as it used to be. They've changed the policy, but it is still a lot of value for what you pay.
Have they changed the policy?
Yeah. So like, I mean, I signed up in 2011, right? And I was on that plan for 10 years, and then in 2021 I canceled it because I was like, okay, I've got too many games now, And when I went back to sign up again this year, it had changed. So now if you're on the classic plan, you get like 6 games every month or whatever it is, right? Now there's like tiers. So there's like a gold tier, platinum tier, whatever. And depending how much you pay, you get more or less games each month.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you were a previous subscriber and you haven't ended your subscription, you stay on the full plan and you pay like 1/3 the price that they list.
Okay.
Yeah. I need water and I need seeds. Let me go get them. I have an insane amount of games. Yes, I do, Tater. Yes, I do. I couldn't agree more. I need to... oh, shit. Everything's about to expire? 60 potatoes are about to rot away into nothing?
Get them planted.
Yep. Take me to the mines. Quickly. First, I need water. Okay, never mind. Only 1 potato rotted. It's all fine. I don't know why. The whole stack said it was like at 0. We're fine. We're fine. We did lose the rice, though, in its entirety. Oh, well. We got seeds. That's why we got seeds. I'm going to plant everything except the mushrooms, I think. Don't really need tomatoes. We do need lots of ferns, though. Let's get those cooking. And I guess potatoes, too. Get started with. We'll come back for that.
Yeah, let's see. So...
Where did I leave my belt? Ah, there it is. I mean, like, look, I do have a lot of Steam games. I'll tell you right now how much I'm at, actually. I'm at, what do you see? On the games and library, right? 559. Which is not nothing. Like, that's quite a few. Oh, Tato, I want to play, thank you for gifting me the, what was it? The Obra Dinn game? I'll check that out the next variety stream. That looks really fun. But what I was going to say is, like, it's not that many, but it's, like, that's too many to play in one reasonable lifetime. Like, you'll be doing nothing but playing Steam games for a very long time. Alright, let's get some corn. It's corn. Put some wheat. And this one can be potatoes. For sure, man. No worries. Hey, thank you. Appreciate the... Sorry, that was the wrong cadence for that response. I was thinking about something else. Thank you, though. I do appreciate the help out. It'll be a fun one, I think. It's like a. Have you seen it, Elmo? The Curse of the Obra Dinn.
Yeah, I've seen Soviet Wumble, if you know who that
Yeah,
is.
yeah, I do.
Play.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I used to watch a lot of his armor content back in the day.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that feels like a lifetime ago. Wow. That's like a classic YouTube, man. That's like 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 2012. He was big. Wow. Showing our age again, man. Half the chat's like, I was 3 when that came out. Let's put down these Harveys. Mr. Debt. Return of the Obra Dinn. Thank you. Not Curse of the Obra Dinn.
Right, yeah. I actually watched his stream this morning playing it.
Oh, really? He's playing it recently?
Yeah.
Oh, good. That means it'll be up on the analytics. It's a perfect time. Actually, Tater, would you say that's a good game to have someone comment with you on? Or what do you think as well, Elmo? Or do you think it's more like explored by yourself? So I need to find something to do with Callum.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it could work multiplayer. Well, not multiplayer,
But like multi comment.
Yeah.
Okay, something to consider. I think we have enough hydroponics trays. I think we've finally done it. Believe it or not. Get some more seeds. Return of the Obra Dinn. Yeah, that's it. I love the look of the art style.
Do you think we will make it without a furnace for a little bit?
Yeah. I think we will be okay. Considering mostly we're kind of just waiting for seeds to grow at this point. And we can always do other stuff. Go weld some
I can
floors.
rip out the furnace.
Yes, if you need to.
That's always scary whenever you move the furnace.
Because then you can't change anything for a bit.
Yeah.
Well, we can always put down the arc furnace again. I don't think we've sold it or anything. It's here somewhere if we're really desperate. It could work with 2 or more people helping to solve. Well, that's what chat's for. But yeah, I'll talk to Callum. Maybe he's it. I think he likes that kind of stuff. I've been struggling to find games to stream with him because we've been doing Stardew Valley. But again, that's more just like it's a 2.5 hour banter stream. Like we don't really do much because neither of us care all that much about the game, which isn't fair to it because it's a very good game. So I mean, finding something a bit more like open-ended might be a good call. Okay, this is going to make us to use the scientific term, shit ton of oxygen over time, which is going to be very necessary, very needed. We are going to need to do a lot of fern planting. I've just realized there's like 160 hydroponic space in here.
Oh, I think it's a lot more than 160 in there.
Well, there's 2. I can count it. There are rows of 20, just to make the maths a bit easier. We currently got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 rows of 20. That's 220. Plus, plus 27 around the edge. So about 250 at the moment. And then I'm about to add another 40 to make even 300 over there. If that doesn't do it, this is going to produce a lot of heat, now that I think about it. But if that doesn't do it, man, I don't know what will.
The heat isn't a problem.
Oh, because you got the radiators, right? You can just delete it.
That whole system is not a problem.
And that's like infinitely scalable, right? You just slap more down and she goes.
That system is scaled beyond anything you'll ever need.
Okay,
already.
Got you. That sounds great. Alright, turns out maybe we didn't have enough hydroponic space. I'm gonna go get some more. There's still more in the cupboard, right?
What?
Hydroponic space? There's still more in the closet? Yeah, okay, cool. I'm probably gonna go another hour tonight, if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
And then we can start winding down. How are you going on your project?
I'm ripping out the furnace now. I think everything is ready
Okay.
for it to just be mounted down there.
Yeah, well,
And
if
be
it's not,
operational.
we'll find out soon. But
Yeah. I can't remember what playthrough, but there was one playthrough where I ripped out, or I was moving furnace or something, and then I needed something produced to get it up and running, but I was all out of iron, and
no.
I had recycled my arc furnace, and
Oh no.
yeah,
So you had to basically put it back just to make it work.
I think I had to rip some pipes or cables or something, I don't know, from somewhere else, and then
Just fit it together.
Yeah.
Hey, you got it done. Got it done.
I got it up and running. That's the important thing.
Okay, actually, Elmo, here's another question for you, right? In your playthroughs, do you bother with like thermal batteries, like heat sinks and stuff?
No.
Okay, because I was thinking
Typically not.
maybe I should just put down a bunch of radiators here, so that the room temperature and the water temperature are always the same.
Oh, the hydroponics are a huge radiator already.
Oh, are they? Okay, I wasn't sure what
Yeah,
their
yeah.
like coefficient was. Alright.
Well, and I mean, per unit, it's not as good as a radiator, of course, but
But there's so many of them. I've got
you
two.
have
I've got
300.
300.
Yeah.
Which is probably more. If this doesn't cause lag, I don't know what will. Genuinely be quite impressive if the game can handle this many entities. I'm sure it can. I'm sure it can make it plan. I've got 8 more. Where should I put them? Some decorative ones over here, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. 3 over there. Cover up these ugly pipes. So now that you're closer to finished with your paper, what's the final title? Have you worked that out yet?
I just stole my task description title. It's just named something boring.
Oh, okay. It's just a technical description.
Yeah.
Mine was that until the very last minute. My supervisor was like, "Listen, this is boring. Like, you need to find something better." And I was like, "Ah, shit." I ended up calling it, what was it? Finding Continuity in Chaos. An assessment of non-state armed groups' judgments during armed conflicts and transitions of power. That was the final title.
Fascinating.
Yeah. I had to read a lot of Taliban court documents, man. They are not good at record keeping, I'll be honest. Like, it was kind of, I mean, it's kind of impressive they keep records at all, right? But like, it was an uphill battle. And I had to get it all like translated, and then because now they don't accept translations anymore. You have to get what's called interpretations. And that's where it's run through people who are like culturally sensitive to the space, because definitions of words are cultural, right? Like, people mean things because of how their experiences have influenced their language, and so you now have to have things interpreted. And for court documents, that's especially important. But it's not cheap. Like, it's really not cheap. I was thankfully able to get a very small grant to make it happen, but like, it was a hassle to find someone who was affordable and competent. Like, I'll be honest, it was an uphill battle. My thesis is called, "Please give this a PhD or I'll jump off the nearest bridge. Thank you." Well, that'll be me soon if I can't find a job. My ass probably just going to go back to studying, because I don't know what else to do. Oh, God, the thought of doing another exam in my lifetime, though, is... Like, I'm studying French at the moment, but that's not the same. Like, that's... Like, I signed up for that, you know?
Yeah.
Like I want to prove that I can speak at a certain competency, but, like, just do an exam because it's a course module? Oh.
Yeah.
I'm so over it.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you can sympathize, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and look, like if you have done an undergrad chat or you're considering university postgrad, I would recommend it, right? Because you get to specialize in what you want to do, but like, make sure that when you do it, you see what the course modules are and try to find a course that's got some flexibility. Because trust me, you don't want to be like writing exams for stuff you're never gonna do. It's tough. It's frustrating. We have a lot of electrum.
Yeah, we do.
This is a good problem to have. Mr. Aerodynamic, hi Lupus. Welcome, welcome to the stream. Do you see what I mean, Elmo? I can never grow my hair back. People come in here and just be like, "Hi, Mr. Aerodynamic, how you doing?" I'm cursed. I'm cursed. A witch's curse has been placed upon me. Alright, I need seeds, man. What am I gonna? I'm gonna plant. We don't have any more seeds. I guess we just gotta wait. As fun as that is. Alright, Elmo, I am officially hands-free while the ferns grow. So what do you need help with? Let me come and move stuff with you.
I don't really think I do need a hand on anything.
Okay, you covered. Well, then I might as well start printing shoots, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man,
It's
that's a lot of
just-
that's a lot of fucking hydroponics, dude. I'm just looking at so much.
Yeah.
Never ever allowed to shave? Oh, thanks, guys.
And there's
Good to know I'm free.
tons of room in that greenhouse.
Oh, yeah. We still have the whole, like, there's a second floor. Listen, my goal now is to just absolutely break the game. 1,000 hydroponic space. That's the next goal. We actually consume the water at the rate the rocket can bring it in.
So maybe if you need something.
Oh, you know what I can do? Actually, I've just thought of something. I can set up the atmospherics for that room because we'll need to filter the oxygen, and then vent the excess to atmosphere. That's what I can do.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
that is something.
Yeah, you can come down to. If you come to the atmospherics room, I can explain you what I'm doing here.
Okay, on my way. Yeah, boy.
So things aren't painted yet, but
Sure. So we've got a fuel line going out. I see that.
yeah. So here we are mixing fuel, except it's not gonna be mixed fuel. You can see it's all combusted, right?
Yes.
If you look at the analyzer,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just. So this is just a hot line. It's
That
just
is
hot gas.
6,000
going to the furnace.
Kelvin. Yeah, it's really hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other insulated one here is just nitrogen. That's just the cold line
Okay.
for the furnace. It could be any gas. I just
But nitrogen's in it. Yeah, it works.
yeah.
Sure.
And we have plenty of it. So
Yeah.
and this uninsulated line is going to be the waste gases. So from here you can grab CO2.
Okay. Got you.
I have disconnected. I thought about connecting up to the filtration unit, but probably a bad idea for the time being because it's gonna be super hot.
Yeah.
So,
So has this been connected to the radiators yet?
no.
No. Okay. Cool. So we don't want to run that to the. Oh, because we have a CO2 tank over here, which is what I've been drawing from.
We do.
Yeah, we do. Black
No,
one.
that's
Is
that's
that not it?
nitrogen.
Oh, we don't have a CO2 tank then. No.
No,
Okay. We need to make one.
but yeah, you'll be able to get CO2 from that uninsulated pipe eventually.
Okay. Cool. And that'll just be pure CO2. Yeah.
No.
Oh, so I need to set up the I got. Okay. I'm on board now. I need another
Yeah.
filtration unit and another tank. We can put it over here, and that'll be
Right.
for the. Okay. Cool. In that case, let me get that piping done. Since I'm here, I can just run like this. And what is this music, chat? Good night, Big Ultra Dude. How you doing? Gossi must have put his head down. It's so shiny. Shut up. I love you guys. Sort of. Yours truly has arrived with tiredness. Hey, Couch, everybody's pretty tired tonight. Hope you're doing well, bud. How was your calculus test? I heard that you had one of those today. Saw you on Discord. Do you have? I remember we spoke about like high school systems last time, but do you have like advanced versions of subjects?
In high school,
Yeah. So like you have like advanced
Um,
chemistry or advanced physics or whatever.
kinda. It's like level based.
So
So
at what point do you get like leveled up? Like do you have to pass a test or can you just choose to?
no, it's so high school. Your high school is
Yeah.
just trying to match it up in my head, but yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll have on the first year of high school,
Mm.
you'll have basic math, basic well, not chemistry, but
Like sciences.
sciences. Yeah,
Okay.
just a grouped up sciences, and
Yeah.
then from year 2 and onwards, you'll have elective courses. So
Interesting. Okay.
you can elect to do physics 1 or chemistry 1 or biology 1 or math 1.
Yeah.
And the third year you can then continue on physics 2, math 2, etc.
Okay. Because
Uh,
the
so-
way we do it is you get the first 2 years of high school you don't choose, and then in so like your 10th grade, your third last year, that's when you can choose 2 or 3 elective. I can't remember. I think it's 2, and then you still have 7 main subjects.
Right.
Yeah. 5 main subjects. Sorry. So you have 2 languages, maths, life orientation, which is like just basic skills. And so it's 2 languages, maths, life orientation, and there's one other. I can't remember now. And then you've got your 2 electives on top of that. But because they want you to do everything, to try everything first, right? Your first 2 years of high school, you have like 9 subjects, sometimes 11, depending
Wow.
on the term. Because they want you to try like literally everything, so you can make your decision. But it means you're just super overloaded at like age 14 and 15. Like it's not a great system, I'll be honest. It has attracted a lot of criticism for good reason, I think. So you got honors and advanced systems in the thing. Okay, you don't hear music, chat? Really? Is it too quiet? Just been sitting here in silence. There we go. Push it up a bit. It is playing. Oh, I see. Desktop audio has been pushed all the way down. Okay. There you go. You should hear music now. Do you have like a what's the word? Do you have like a grading system for your like what? Let me rephrase that. What grading system do you guys use though? For your like, is it percentages or do you have the number system like the Americans do?
Up until high school, it's numbers.
Okay.
1 to 6.
Yeah, the Swiss do that as well, which was very confusing for me the first time. Yeah. And then after
But,
that, percentage.
Yeah, in university it's A to F.
Oh, okay, interesting. All right, I wouldn't have expected that. No, because it's percentages the whole way through. We never have a numerical system. I don't know why, to be honest. Because it's a lot more precise than it needs to be. You know, like you end up because like in like when you're 14, it doesn't matter if you know 51% of the subject matter or an E. You know, like it's kind of there's like too much pressure for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and in later grades, it makes absolute sense, right? Like there's a certain amount of knowledge you're supposed to have. You either have it or you don't. But like for the younger kids, I think we should have a simplified system, like a number system or something.
Yeah.
But I'm not a real teacher. Just a teacher of life lessons on stream. That's all. But like that's definitely been a contentious topic here over the past few years, because what's been happening, right, is because the pressure is so insane, and due to like income disparity and stuff, people don't have access to the same education all over the country, and so you have some areas which like disproportionately fail a lot more than others for no reason other than that they're just like they don't have access to the same training resources that other people do.
Right.
And so the pass rate has been plummeting in the past sort of 5 or 6 years. And so instead of addressing the issue, what the government did was just move the barrier for what a pass rate is. So it used to be you have to get 50% in all 5 subjects and 40% in your 2 electives. Now it's at the point where you can get 13% for maths and still get a full matric.
Okay.
It's like, that means that you understand less than 20% of the subject matter, but the government will vouch for the fact that you know enough to finish high school. Basically, like and that's just so that their numbers look good, you know. Like this, it's such bad policy making. It's so corrupt. But you can relate with too much pressure, Couch. That you're in Florida, right? For my graduation requirements, I needed 2 online class credits to pass. Due to your parents, you have 8. Wow, that is too much pressure, homie. I'm sorry you had to go through that. That sounds horrible. My condolences. What about the rest of you, chat? Huh? How many of you are still in school? How many of you regret going to school? How many of you wish you just lived under a bridge sometimes? Maybe be like a lizard, just chilling on a rock? That sounds pretty good, not gonna lie. Oh, man, lizards have it easy. Oh, what? You get eaten by a bird every now and then? Yeah, well, I have to pay taxes, okay? So don't you don't even know half the story. Give me some pressure regulators too. Put that away. Oh, dude, we are cooking now. Oh, and we're out of iron.
I think there's a bunch of iron. Oh, no, not a bunch. There's some.
There's some. Is that rocket iron?
Rocket iron, yeah.
Okay. You very much do not live by your username, Couch Potato. No, I believe that. Yeah, it's kind of hard to do nothing, you know. Like it's surprisingly difficult to get to the point. You have to do a lot of stuff to get to the point where you can just do nothing, or be unemployed. That's option 2. Elmo, is the furnace working? Because I was trying to smelt it. I just realized I can't.
Right. Very soon.
Okay.
Very soon.
Okay, I'm going to put the iron back in its container. I'll wait on my pressure regulators then. I just wanted to set up back pressure regulators for that room. Oh, actually, hold on. Now I'm thinking about it. I can do what I did on Europa, which I think was kind of ingenious. Where you just slap a portable filter on one of those tank connectors. And then you just slap some oxygen filters in that. And then it just pulls everything out of the room. And that way you don't have to worry about like...
But
What's that?
sure. I'm not following you, but sure.
Oh, so like instead of doing a air filtration system, right, where you slowly mix out the gases, so like you'll have like a pressure regulator with air coming in and a back pressure regulator with it coming out, right? Instead, you just put down a portable filter and you can wrench it onto a tank connector, and then it directly connects to your... It'll just suck everything out of the room into the pipe network that it's attached to, with the filters on.
Yeah.
So like it's just you can do it with the vent and atmospherics, but you know you can just use a wireless battery in that thing.
Yeah.
And we already have one, I think, unless it has been recycled.
So you mean you only filter out the things you...
I'll actually want it. Yeah. So instead of having to run it through the so taking out the oxygen, instead of having to run it through the filters again, we just run it straight into the oxygen tank.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, that's basically how I set it up on my Venus world.
Yeah. I think it's just it's a simple solution. That way you don't have to mess around with vents and stuff either. Because they take up space. Power is low, not for long. Well, at this point, the house is kind of redundant. It's just kind of a place to drink water.
Beds, but yeah.
I guess we can...
You can move the bed and the water thing, and then we could basically just rip out the
we can
starter house.
Get all these resources back in too. Yeah, I mean, I've got nothing else to do while the things cook, so we can work on this. Couch! Oh, thank you so much for the 14 months of support, man. Thank you so much for the membership. Math exam left my brain broken. What month am I at? You are currently at 14 months, my friend. That is a long, long time. That's pretty much as long as I've been able to monetize this channel. So, thank you very much for all the support. Whoa, that's a while, hey? Miles, I have a question. Is Elmo like Magic, where he is your clone? No, Elmo. I haven't seen any photos of Elmo, but as far as I'm aware, he's a red plushie doll. Which is, listen, I've got a lot of things going for me, but I'm not that good looking. Okay, I'm sorry.
Let's get this out on a tray.
There's actually on my YouTube channel. There's a video I made some like 12 years ago,
Yeah.
I think. That I made like a cooking video. It's a big joke, but
yeah. That's fun, yeah. Cooking with
but yeah,
Elmo.
there you can see at least how I looked, 10 years ago.
Chat, everyone, run now before he deletes it. Quickly, we must know. Oh, that's cool, man. Wait, hold on. I've got our beds facing away from each other, but that's just not gonna do. We gotta make eye contact. There we go. While we sleep. You could just put beds on the wall, huh? In this game. They don't care. Stationeers is too much of a cow to let you do that. There we go. Ferns are growing moderately well. What is your problem? Is it too hot in here? No, it's fine. Why you have to be mad? Is the pressure wrong for them? No, they're all growing moderately well. What could the issue be? Is the pressure too low, maybe? 50 kilopascals? Nah. 10% CO2, they'll be happy with that.
I think the pressure is a bit low.
Okay. Oh, no, now it's thriving.
Yeah, I think it's like on the
edge.
verge.
Yeah. Okay, so more gas. Well, I'll open my waste canister. Not that it'll do much, but there we go.
That'll do nothing.
No, not in that volume. Solves one problem.
If we have a lot of oxygen, you can siphon off some oxygen.
And stick it in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just oxide something. The CO2
just
level is
anything to push the room in. Yeah.
Yeah. The CO2 level should automatically.
Where am I going to put that filter unit? I'll put it over here. So let's run pipe.
Let's see, and then.
You know what I'll do? I'll just use my jetpack in here, irresponsibly. That'll solve all our problems.
Such a big space. I don't think you're gonna do much.
It was a joke! Sound like my comment section. Ah! Oh, man. What is that, Tater? I long out of school, regret not taking more courses I was interested in. History mainly. I did history, IT, and chemistry as my electives. I took one extra. We did Java in high school. I enjoyed it. I like the problem solving. You took geography instead. Thought you'd be doing GIS maps and other things you liked. Instead, it was like urban sprawl planning. No, that does sound droll. Like, I mean, I can see how that's appealing to some people, but it's not my vibe either. I would definitely prefer like topographic map stuff. That'd be fun. Instead of IT, history, like geography was my like second, was like my next option. You know. What did you take, Elmer? What were your electives?
So what?
What were your electives in high school?
I didn't really have electives because I took a different path.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, so the thing I outlined for you earlier
Methamphetamine
was
different path. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. What was it?
no the path structure I told you about. That's for those that takes what do you call regular high school, but
Okay.
you can also choose to do like a profession line.
Okay. Yeah.
So
like
electrician or whatever, right?
Yeah.
and I did that. So I took like the electrician line.
That's interesting that you're allowed to do that in high school, because we have to do that. You can only do that after. It's like tertiary level. We have vocational universities here,
Okay.
which is exactly what you're describing. But like that's
Yeah.
you know after, so everyone has the same baseline education. Well, you know, roughly. And then after that you can take it further. But I quite like the idea of what you're describing. Like in high school you can go a different route. Why were so many skills built on top of hills back in the day? Listen, I would walk to school uphill both ways. Alright? You kids have it so easy right now. We used to drink from the garden hose with a wild wolf patrolling the other end of the pipe. Okay. You kids don't even know how bad it was. Back me up, Elmo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, wolf water. That's what we used to call it back in the day. We were built different.
Sorry, I'm kind of stressing with this furnace to get
No,
it
it's
done.
okay. It's okay. Listen, the wolf water will be there when you get back. Don't worry. Wolf water never really leaves you.
We go. Then.
Okay, I am moving the water system over to the greenhouse, and then
Yeah.
and then other than the kitchen, we're pretty much moved out.
Do you have any food by any chance? Because I'm about to die of hunger.
No. Shit, I planted all our food. I wasn't thinking. Damn it. Well, stay alive. Cheers, Taylor. See you later, man. We're not going to be going for too much longer, man. Maybe 30 minutes.
Yeah. I think I'll be done by then at least.
Okay, cool.
I'll be
Well,
dead by then too.
We'll,
but
we'll,
yeah.
we'll wrap up the stream by the time you've got... Oh, Elmo, go into the main room and just set your reset point. Your respawn point. That way when you die, there's a suit in there.
Yeah, I have I've set the respawn. Sorry,
Okay.
I have set the respawn point.
Yeah. I worked it
Unless
out.
you-
Don't worry, I figured it out. Let's get some water bottle fillers in here. Have to go through the top. I just realized we don't actually have power in this room. Like an APC. Gotta make one of those. Okay, cool. We have water. Just gotta power it. Very nice. Portable scrubber. We'll stick over there for now. Alright, that's an air conditioner. What the hell? That's the wrong thing. Don't need that. Was it uphill both ways for you too, Elmo? Chat's asking.
Uphill.
On your way to school, did you walk uphill both ways?
Oh yeah,
Wait.
of course. In the snow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Fighting off the bears at the same time. Yeah, thankfully, look, South Africa's got a lot of crazy shit going on. No bears though, so that's nice.
Really?
No wolves either. We have like the African wild dog, which is, I guess, the closest thing, but they're tiny. You could kick one of those over a fence, no problem. No real, like, we've got predators, but they're huge and therefore like really easy to spot and also contained in the
Yeah.
like the small scale predators are like too small to bother us. We don't like have any medium sized ones anymore. I guess hyenas are probably the only, like, hyenas are kind of dangerous for tourists because people don't expect them to be dangerous because they look like dogs. So people let them get close and then they just like straight up murder you. They are.
Where did?
Yeah. What are you looking for?
Where are the pipes?
Oh, I used them all. Sorry. There's some
Right.
more in here.
No, that's fine.
There's some in the airlock. I'm dumping them through the
No,
door
no,
now.
I can reuse.
No, here you go. Got you.
I can reuse the stuff from
Okay.
the furnace.
Fine. Don't accept my gifts. Let's see if I care. I need to salvage this now. Okay. That's most of the important stuff out of here. Like all the essentials. Is the smelter working enough for me to get some more iron yet?
I think you can use it at least now.
Okay, cool. Because I need, you guessed it, more iron. I am also going to take the APC out of here because we don't really have anything else we need to do inside. And use that for the greenhouse. Any objections?
Nope.
Okay. And then take apart this bench. Alright, and I'll move the kitchen in as well. Ah! Right. The airlock.
Hmm?
The airlock was running on that power.
Right.
Well, I mean, do we care about the atmosphere in here?
Yeah, because
'cause
it's
it's the-
connected to the old one.
Okay, let me unconnect it.
Let's see. Yeah, and back here. Yeah. Now we can do it.
Okay, can I pop a window?
Well, I think I'm gonna die in there first, but
Oh, okay, cool. Then I need to power the airlock again.
there we go. I died.
There we go, and then let me actually, I suppose what I can do is just cut out the doors, right, from the power, and then it should just let us cycle it. Yep, now I can just cycle them with the crowbar. Okay. He's a genius. Sort of.
There we go. Now I have died and spawned and all fresh.
Yep. So you don't need to eat. Just reborn.
No.
Hey, said it.
Um,
How you doing? Oh, brother, that cable management. Don't you look at my cables, okay? You didn't ask first. It's a consent-based stream. Thank you very much. Damn you, Streamlabs. What? Damn you, Streamlabs. I had that perfectly timed with Elmo saying he would die, but it lagged. Oh, I see. They played a laugh track, Elmo, about 35 seconds before you died.
yeah, we don't care about this, do we?
About what? The room?
Yeah, I opened it up.
Nah, kill it.
Do
Kill it
you want
with
a job?
fire. I could use a job, yes. Oh, you mean in the game? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure, what do you need me to do?
Up by the starter base.
Mm-hmm. Coming. And just let me just put down this APC. I'll wire it in a second. Oh, the blast doors take up a square next to them. Ah, this is intel I did not have. Okay, I'll fix that later. Oh, I'm doing very important work. I'm placing down our skulls and rubble. Mementos of our time here. There we go. Okay, on the way. What do you need?
So inside the starter base here,
Mm-hmm.
just connect the two pipes up here. Just, way back.
Which two pipes?
This pipe
Yeah.
connect to the one behind here.
Okay, sure. Yeah. Have you got enough pipes?
I think there's enough pipes here, but lockers in the way and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I will handle it. What is this doing?
What?
What is this doing? What we're doing now?
The one pipe and leads to the greenhouse, the new greenhouse,
Okay.
and the other pipe is the atmospheric control.
Okay.
Air tank low.
So yeah, the no, not that pipe. No, yeah. Okay, is that the same pipe? Am I?
Yeah, which one am I connecting to? The back end?
Yeah, it's
or-
the same pipe.
Same
Yeah, no,
pipe?
it's fine.
Okay.
Hunger critical.
Yeah, so this is
Okay.
just the atmospheric control stuff that I made at some point.
Okay.
Temperature control and stuff, which apparently doesn't have power right now.
Oh yeah, it was
Shall
powered
I-
by this APC here.
Yeah,
We need to fix that. Yeah, we'll have to print out another one then, I think. Area. Oh, it's a power kit, right? Power controller. There it is. Iron copper solder. Do we have? So the furnace is functional.
furnace is functional.
Furnace is functional. Okay. Well, what I'll probably do, Elmo, then, is I'll tear down the base in between streams next time because that's not like super critical. And then so now we can focus on getting the more important stuff done, like the atmospherics. But how's the furnace looking? Are we getting close to completion?
Yeah, close. Not too much. I need maybe 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, no rush. I'm just wondering. How you doing? You missed Tristan, Couch? Oh, he was lovely. I had a mod named, was it Sir Tristan, I think? He was pretty cool. Frickin' Friendly Beaver, that was his alt name. So it's too cold for iron. Oh, there we go, it just popped. Never mind. Just okay. I'm used to it being, like, instant. It's a very reactive script you've got. It's very good. Pride of the Fleet it is. There we go. AP. Oh,
Little bit
something
of fire
just,
is there.
oh, something just took.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dramatic. You gotta let me know, Elmo, so I can take screenshots, man. Come on. People want to see explosions. And then here is an APC, sir, for your... Actually, do you want one for the furnace? Just for good practice.
I mean, sure.
Actually, there's a
you have an
transformer.
extra.
There's a transformer here. If you'd rather use that, but here's the APC.
Yeah, I'll take the transformer then.
Okay. Then I will wire this up to the APC. Battery out is over there. Yeah, the front side is battery out, right? Yeah. Okay, good. Just don't want to blow something up. Okay, cool. That's in. Boom. There we go. Alright, the atmospherics is functional again. Now, what next? Well, for one, that needs to be painted. I saw in your patch notes for Network Painter, you had a, it was like you added a variable mode? What does that do?
Or network painter.
I think it's with the Network Painter, yeah.
Yeah, so you hold left control and you only paint every other. So you can like make like patterns.
Oh, okay. That's fun.
You can try it out.
I should watch me. Let's see here. Put down a test piece. You could have like a yellow and black one. That'd be fun. Let's try this out. So hold on, left control. Oh yeah, that's cool. I like that. That's a really fun feature. I love little mods like that.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, chat, the slots are open. If you want to know how many follicles you've got, that's the name of our channel points, because again, I can never get away from this hair loss thing. You have to hit !points, and you'll discover how many follicles you've got. You can then wager those, exclamation mark slots will run a little slot machine. What are the points, do you ask? Well, scholars have been trying to work that out for years, but best we can tell, you can buy sounds, like little sound bites, that you can then play while the stream is running to startle me and cause funny reactions for your YouTube clip montage 2023. Okay. It's all good fun until someone has an aneurysm. It's me. I'm someone. Alright, Elmo, employ me.
Yep.
I'm currently disassembling the base because I've got nothing better to do.
Yeah, try and disassemble the insulated pipes from the old furnace.
Okay. Are we out?
I'm gonna need them.
Alright. And we can also get rid of all this cabling too.
Yeah.
Air tank critical.
Oh, air tank critical. Oh, that sounds like a you problem, lady. Oh wait, no, it's a me problem. Yep, that goes quickly.
Just be warned that some of those pipes have pressure. But
yeah, but the air tank refill, I set a pressure regulator on.
No, the insulated pipes from the old furnace.
Oh, kaboom. Yes, okay.
Tear off, yeah. Some of them have pressure, so.
Kaboom. I'll be quick. Let's just quickly check which ones have pressure. Nothing in there. 36 kilopascals, and then a whole lot of pressure in the waste pipe. Holy. Waste pipe's currently chilling at 33 megapascals.
Yeah, and that's your only source of CO2 at the moment. So,
yeah, so don't destroy that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That can be. They would call that storage. I'm now also dying of hunger.
Good man. Beat the chat.
There you go. Oh, sorry, I missed. But there's some pipes. They just fell off the frames behind you.
All right.
Fun fact: Miles funnels all channel member money to get hair implants and landlord repellent claymore mines. Yeah, it's mostly the mines, to be honest, at this point. The landlord countermeasures are dwindling, lads. We need to pump those rookie numbers up. Claymores are expensive in this economy, okay? Let's put down... Oh, there's another skull to add to our collection, too. Alright, what am I missing here? I think that is everything of value. I guess I can get this stuff back. Vents. There we go. Okay, the furnace reclamation project is proceeding as planned. Is that a pressure regulator? It is. Alright, Elmo, do you have any suggestions of where we could relocate the CO2 type 2? No, it's probably not worth touching, honestly.
Relocate the CO2 to? No,
I
would
just leave it. Yeah.
Leave it until you set up the new one, the new connection I showed you.
Yeah.
And then you can just empty out the pipe.
I think that's a good idea. Because then it'll just get filtered, right? We need a tank for that, though. Let me get one of those made. Carbon dioxide. Give me kit tank. And I'll just do I need tank connector first and foremost. Which requires a bit of iron. Let me go smelt some. Mountain Blade Warplan story playthrough possible in the future. So, that's definitely on the cards. Have they improved the story? Because last time I played it, man, it was like you do like one quest and one very confusing discussion with a vagabond, and then that's the whole game. So if that's improved, then I'll cook up a little more eggs and bacon for you. But other than that, until they actually have a story, probably not gonna do that. There's a lot of heavy lifting on my part otherwise to like make stuff up. Okay, here's the tank connector.
Let's get this out on a tray.
So let's cross.
Hey,
our fingers
Senate!
that-
I am once again.
Thank you so much for the
asking
10
for your
pounds.
Financial support. Take my money, Fuga. Also, Mount and Blade Warband story playthrough when?
Well, now you've bribed me. Now I have to do it. Unit custom story or mods. Yeah, maybe we should go back to the Mount and Blade universe. I've been looking at it and thinking that it is time for a return. Have you played Mount and Blade, Elmo?
No.
It's like a grand scale army simulator. But you can also like take individual. You have like one character that you play as, but then you can also like muster armies and conquer kingdoms and build. It's really well done. Thank you so much, Senate, for the landlord countermeasure contributions. They
Health low.
quite literally keep the lights on here. The graph hasn't moved up because I've got it disabled right now, but I do appreciate the help, man. Elmo, I'm gonna move the respawn point into the greenhouse.
Okay.
For survival purposes. My ass about to die. Couch potato, what the hell is that supposed to be? There's an emoji chain, Elmo. It's man with beard, old man, bald man. I have questions regarding the middle emoji there, man. At what point did I I'm like 30, okay? Almost. Listen, you little shit. Okay, it's not that old. At least that's what my therapist tells me.
Hydration critical.
If I leave one fern in the plant, it'll still grow towards seeding, right? Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's start the splits now. There's not really much point drinking. I can't eat, so might as well just let myself die faster. Never mind! There's one potato! I lived! I lived, bitch! Oh, I don't have power. Never mind, I'm gonna die! It's an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah.
You're gonna work for me? There we go. This needs to move up. Okay, we have power in the greenhouse. Elmo, are you anywhere near a printer?
Sure.
Could you please print me one wireless power transmitter omnidirectional?
Wireless. Wireless charger, sure.
Thank you. Okay, we have power. Just because that's what I use to run the... So you don't have to keep changing the battery for the,
Yeah.
the thing. It's a bit easier. Alrighty. This needs to come out.
Let me dump some stuff in here. I think I'm done,
Okay.
more or less.
Done enough.
Not even enough. Proper done, I think.
Oh, really? Nice, dude. Very nice. Okay. There we go. What a... Oh, the life support's fully moved over. So we have water, we got oxygen, we've got food. Well, now we have food, and we live. We live. Very nice. Can't believe Miles is going to be 43 this week. Listen, here. Okay, you bastards. All I am is horrible to you, and you have to return the favor. All right? What do you think this is? Man, some people. Honestly. That's not how this relationship works, okay? You come here, you get mocked and derided by a stranger on the internet, and then you thank me for it.
Let's get this out on a tray.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Man with hair,
Oh, God.
man with beard, male sign, greater than balding man, old man, greater than bald man, person, bald.
Thank you. Thank you for the description. I don't know if you could hear that, Elmo, but there was a very detailed description of my decline in hair loss. Thank you. It came through as a donation, so I can't even be angry. Caught me in a catch-22. Thank you for the support, though. Need to put down some lockers. Thank you very much, said it. The landlord is kept at bay one more day. I appreciate it.
Right, so I think the furnace is fully done now.
Okay. So I can come have a look.
Yeah.
On my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Thank you so much for the support tonight, everybody. Couch for the renewal. Senate for the donations. Really appreciate you guys. Helping keep the lights on here. Elmo appreciates it too. He's just more stoic than I am. Doesn't like to show it. No way you're still live? Hey, River. Welcome, welcome. I've only been live for 2.5 hours. Not that long. We've done like 7-hour streams on this channel because we have no work-life balance. Okay, Elmo, teach me.
The furnace is the same.
Okay, what's going on with your hand there, bud?
What?
I don't know if you can see the stream, but your guy's not doing too well. He's hitting that nay. He's got the whip,
yeah.
got the nay. He's hitting. Oh god, dude, the demons. He's been possessed. Holy shit! You're. Oh god, you're like throwing. You're.
Let's get this out on a
Can
tray.
you take this? I don't know why it just like whipped on your hand. What the hell? Oh, Couch, thank you so much for the support as well. There's your passive vent. Are you like fine on your stream? Or
Yeah.
is it oh,
Yeah, it looks perfectly normal.
you are like
screen.
you are like Blair witching it in the corner. It's like a horror scene. I don't know what's going on. And I'm too scared to ask. Alright,
Yeah, furnace works exactly like it used to. Yeah, the hole in this frame is because I needed one steel sheet to fill in the frame underneath the furnace.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. No
So
worries.
instead of running all the way back just one sheet, I just
No, that's fine.
yoink that one.
I need to weld this all up airtight at some point anyway to make this a room.
But yeah, the furnace should be pretty much idiot-proof.
Well, listen, I will put that to the test very
Yeah,
shortly.
yeah, I'm sure you will.
That's it's a bold claim in these parts. Okay, but I see it's good. Copper iron, same as before. Switch the dials, and then it just gets it up. To
Yeah,
10.
so the code has like a built-in delay.
Yeah, I see that.
Um,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you can flip like back and forth, and I think it's like 3 seconds of not doing anything, and it actually starts to
That's
change.
clever. Otherwise, you'll just be constantly dumping useful gas,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Elmo's guy looks like Pitbull trying to hype a crowd before a drop. Yeah, you're just standing there pumping your fist. It's so good. Oh shit. What's the hide HUD again? F7?
F2.
F2. There we go. I think this is as good a place as any, honestly, to wind down for the night. While Elmo's,
But I'm actually standing. Yeah.
Yeah, look, he's pumping it up, man. Could you jump?
I'm not actually standing there though.
I know, you've clearly, your guy's like, he's quite animated. Could you hold like a crowbar in your hand just for the thumbnail? Here, that'd be great. Yeah, there we go. No, Gordon, please, Mr. Freeman. No. All right, Elmo, thank you so much for helping me put this series together. The past 4 streams have been a lot of fun, and good luck with your masters, my friend. I hope it gets turned in just fine. And we'd love to have you back once you're free again.
We'll talk, you and me, and then we'll see if there's a window for me to join it. But...
I'm sure we can make it work. But otherwise, other than that, guys, I mean, I'll be trying to continue this on my own, and we'll see how we do. But thank you so much for hanging out, chat, and thank you so much for hanging out, Elmo. And yeah. What were you saying?
Oh yeah, just I just said no problem.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
It's been fun. It's been fun.
It has been fun. It's been a good time. Okay, but we're not done, guys. We're just I mean, this series has not exactly been consistent, but we are probably going to take a break for a bit, even if it is just me for a little while. But we'd love to have you back, Elmo. And chat, I'm going to direct you to the description. Check out his channel. Please go give him a sub, give him a like, give him some love. And please check out all of my socials. I'm linking them here in the chat. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you all so much for the support tonight. But just with viewing and with finances, it all really helps. And Elmo and I will see you some other time. Bye-bye.